Yo Big, t'as pas de micro? T'as pas de micro?
Non, ben, je suis mon père. Je suis
Ah,
mort, là.
je vais t'inviter dans le groupe pareil là.
Ouais. Faut que je le rejoigne de ça.
What the fuck, mon Madden il bug.
Quoi?
Je pense que mon Madden il bug un peu. Ok non, c'est chill. Je fais un live en même temps. Là.
Et tabarnak.
Je m'entends. Attends, je vais quitter. Je vais me mute.
Je t'entends ces deux, mais t'es peu, je vais juste te mute.
Ouais. Tu m'as-tu add moi comme ami?
Attends un peu. Demande d'amis reçu. Bon, je vais t'accepter.
Tabarnak.
C'est Jésus. Ah,
Miss Malnoué. Yes. Tu fais un VR contre lui, moi. Ouais. C'est moi. Non, trop VR. Y'a pas de micro. Il t'entend. Ouais.
Plein de marde aussi. Ah ouais, pis t'es un gros plein de sauce. Tout ce que j'avais à dire. Bon yo. Ah oui, pis t'as la sauce aussi.
toi, t'as 6 plus.
Il dit que t'as 6 plus. Bah.
Ok, je vais t'inviter dans le game.
Ok, vas-y, invite-moi.
Attends. Bon, play a friend. COVID. Create a game.
COVID FL. Ah ouais, let's go.
6 minutes.
Allemand, mon chum.
C'est pas bon ça?
Bah, pas super.
Ah, ok.
Ah.
J'ai pas joué avec ça.
Ouais.
C'est vraiment un stream?
Ouais.
Ah, ok. Tu diras par rapport qui a checké, man.
Ouais, parento, il check là, je l'ai mis dans le groupe là. Je stream tout le monde que je pète à Madden. J'étais un gros.
Ça doit faire le jeu de bon.
J'étais un gros gamer sans mort, moi.
Quoi?
J'ai dit j'étais un gros gamer sans mort.
Non, mais tout. Ah, j'étais pas.
À GTA.
La dernière fois que j'ai joué, c'était à Jeff.
Ah ouais. Moi aussi, ça fait longtemps que j'ai pas joué, par exemple. Moi aussi, ça fait longtemps que j'ai pas joué.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. 186.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
53, Mike.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Hi.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
Non, pas une bonne run. Je sais qu'elle a l'air bonne, mais...
They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Prescott from the gun.
Ah, oh, wow.
Looking for Cooper,
Première
and
passe
it's
que je fais, c'est un
intercepted.
pick.
He's picked off at his own 47.
Pick
And
6,
he
oh.
will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Ah, ça fait chier. Des
Well, it
choses
was
qui
3rd
arrivent.
down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
No.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Back to it after the pick 6. Prescott got an open man, the tight end Jarwin. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott completes it to Jason Witten. 7 yards there and a 1st down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Hey, watch the ball. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54.
They'll throw again. Prescott. And that's Elliott complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
C'était un guest play, là.
Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Ah, tabarnak, t'es sérieux.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ah, tabarnak. Ouais, c'est mieux.
Hey, here we go. 180. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I want that. 26.
On second down, Elliott. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Ouais,
And this one's going to go
pas
the
18,
wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42.
Ah ouais,
Call it a
c'est
full
ça.
3
C'est parce
yards
que
in
je
the
pensais
wrong
qu'il
direction
allait pas
there.
faire ça.
Brings up second down.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Then 26.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott.
Okay.
Flush to his right. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And this is caught by
Iron
Witten, the
Matthew
tight
dans les
end.
Badgers.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
No.
2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down.
Ah, c'est cool.
And Forbath will put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Hey, whoa.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home. Hey, 57. Kill, kill, kill. Switch. Grace don't travel. Grace don't travel.
Looking to throw on second down. Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. The 30.
Ah,
Mahomes finding his tight end Kelce for a big one. 47 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Mahomes now to throw. Caught here by Bell.
Oh, what the fuck, dude?
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
R6. Un gros gamer.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll get him inside the 15 out of the 14-yard line. Speaking of Damian Williams, great Super Bowl. 17 carries over 100 yards and a touchdown on the ground. Charles, he also had one through the air.
Hey, qu'est-ce qu'ils font quoi, mes joueurs? Ils se branlent la queue. Un post route aussi, il y a personne dessus.
The Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field, but now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed, way harder to cover than before.
Non! Il y avait en man avec lui. Il y avait un gars en man avec lui.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kicker
looking for his tight end Witten, and it's intercepted.
Picked
up by Juan Thornhill. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Oh non. J'en ai perdu,
Those
là, mon
free
gars.
safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points.
There he goes, Amari Cooper. 30, 10, touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 76 yards. And the Cowboys are able to... Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And sometimes it's a wobbler and it's intercepted.
Ah, je te jure, c'est le return, là.
It's a foot race. He's at the 30, 10, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Forbat to send it away now following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Oh.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard
mon tight
line.
end, what the fuck? Look, c'est mon tight end qui kick return. Pas mon linebacker.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting back in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
57 color, 57
On play action, it's Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Christ! Ben non!
Il
se branle vraiment la queue, là. Puis sur triangle, il saute même pas, il essaie même pas de l'abonner.
Sammy Watkins, 78 yards. The Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And now it's blocked.
Ben là, attends, là, c'est pas
Now
encore
it's
fini.
scooped up, and this is a live football. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I rarely question anyone's effort on the field, but normally you give up a touchdown like that, a long-distance play, there's usually not a lot of resistance on the extra point. In this case, though, boy, they bowed their backs and got after it, didn't they?
Yeah, a little revenge. Nicely done.
Yeah, way to go. Get in there, block it, and show them that they're still fighting.
Ouais, ben je fais un TD,
set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47.
Ce qui me fait chier, c'est vraiment les
take
pick
this
six.
one back to the 36-yard line.
Là, j'ai lancé
That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Now Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock.
Ah, moi aussi, il m'a changé de cas. Ah ouais. Ok, ouais, tu veux pas...
50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on fourth.
I got you.
Mahomes throwing on fourth. And going deep for Hill.
Eh,
And
ok.
that is going to
Tabarnak.
be incomplete.
T'aurais pas
And
dû
he
me le
really
dire,
went
là.
for it, but it won't pan out.
On l'a comme
And the
dit.
Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Smart.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Watch 54. Who that?
A first down throw for Prescott.
Aïe,
And he's
aïe,
going to
aïe.
go down. They sack him back at the 42. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing on second and long. Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Right here, right here.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. Prescott now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's first and 10. Prescott. And they will finally get him to the ground as he's forced to tuck it and take the sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet.
Big Wiz,
They're
qui
not getting
passe,
much
what the fuck?
generated offensively.
Pourquoi il l'a pas
They've got
passé?
to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense
Oh
just
non,
seems
puis
to
là,
be
j'ai
playing
putain.
with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes.
Aïe,
and they're
aïe,
getting
what the
at 'em.
fuck.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
I got you.
Final play of the half. Prescott letting one fly deep for and at the
No, t'es
7-yard
sérieux.
line, the catch is made. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the
No,
5 at
shit.
the 6.
Il était
So
wide
we
open
reach
pareil.
halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, that's fielded in the end zone.
Qu'est-ce que ça... Les
And the
boys,
decision to bring it out, a good one,
Vous
as
avez
he's
le droit
up
de
a
shot d'un
yard or
bloc,
two
hein?
shy of the 30.
pas illégal. Vous allez pas pogner un holding.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second
Il
half.
était mardeux là-dessus.
Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Ah, yeah.
And it's complete to Kelsey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
Get that quarterback.
Non, je sais, mais
On
c'est juste...
first down, Mahomes. And this will be incomplete.
Bitch.
Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco. Nowhere to
Ouais, il
escape,
était wide
and he
open, par
goes
exemple.
down.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. Third and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Strip that ball. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Hey, watch Sam, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike. Hey, Riblett. In your face.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And that will be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And how about this?
Sérieux, 4 et 19 qui tire là, ces tirs-là, je vais vraiment être fâché.
You better bring it.
They do go for it.
Ces
It's
tirs-là, je vais vraiment être
Mahomes.
fâché.
He's airing it out for Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. On 1st and 10, Prescott. They'll wind up with 3 yards out of that, and it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
C'est la première passe que j'ai jamais lancée de ma vie. Il est en triple coverage. Nice shit. C'était user dessus, puis en triple coverage.
Looking to throw, Prescott.
Non, tabarnak, je savais pas qu'il était plus close de moi. Il faut que j'arrête de lancer des
by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards. Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year. John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year. Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. And the Comeback Player of the Year, Charles, Ryan Tannehill. No surprise there.
Not to mention the #1 award that the NFL gives out, the one that they give the most, the credence isn't the right word, the most attention to, and the one that they want trumpeted the most. That's the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because that represents the totality of a player in the NFL, not just what they do on the field, but off the field as well. And that goes to Calais Campbell, the defensive tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars. What a great award. Congratulations, Calais.
He may try and run for this. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a 1st down.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Let's get to some Hall of Fame talk while we have a second, because last week we mentioned the 15 guys that we knew were going into the Hall. 5 added: Isaac Bruce, Steve Hutchinson, Edgerrin James, Steve. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Malik Collins, never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Now here's Mahomes. Pressure too great, and he goes down once more. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's Dustin Colquitt now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Here's Austin. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 1st down, Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a 1st.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Prescott on first down. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down.
Ah, je sais. Mais si je run game au complet comme ça l'irait bien.
A first down carry by Elliott. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Emmanuel Agba there on the stop.
Là, j'ai plus assez de
This is
temps.
what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15. The Cowboys on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Ah,
now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. Nice job by Juan Thornhill there to get a hand in and break up the play. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. To throw is Prescott.
Oh, t'es sérieux?
Incomplete. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
Ah, je sais pas si je colle même pas dans les blitz que ça, là, je joue la zone. Mais pas là, mais c'est vraiment un blitz.
Like they've been on roller skates this entire game. The way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And going deep for Hill. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off Byron Jones.
Good stuff.
So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone, hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. 20!
Yo, block!
Taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. It's a game
Non, mais il y en a un qui a pas bloqué.
So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Caught by Cobb. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Non, je sais, c'est le plus tough. C'est plus tough que faire un touchdown tout court.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun again to Elliott. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs.
54.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
No.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. That close on 3rd down, I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Throw the football and pick it up.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And going deep for Hill. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Following the interception, here's Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Allen.
GTE. BO3.
Yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Ah,
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Here's Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Now Prescott.
Big, j'ai fait throw away. Oh my god. Il a fini sa motion.
Frank Clark
Il a fini sa motion, Big. Puis à garde.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
Ah, et t'as-tu fait le glitch avec l'avion?
On that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something
Il
here
l'a
on
fait,
3rd
Big, il
down.
s'est ramassé du bon dos.
Prescott from the gun. He's gonna let it fly.
Je sais plus. Big, tu me niaises. Tu me niaises, là. J'ai sauté à côté de la balle, mon receveur.
Cooper was the target there.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. There he goes left side.
Ouais, pas mal fini la game.
And all the way in for a Kansas City.
Merde. Et ben.